Hello and welcome back to Terrorhand, where, as you can see, we've made a massive leap in time. I think half a year has passed, and for a good reason, because last time we left off, I said that I would finish up, well, equipping all our soldiers with steel. At least the real soldiers, not the squaddies. You know, the rookies, the greenhorns who are still in training in boot camp. Now, our real soldiers are right now all equipped in glorious steel. At least the armor, that is. Look at this, steel everywhere, and over here, Madame Hero Squire, steel everywhere. Look at that. And that's also true for all our other soldiers. Now, the ones down here do not have steel yet, but soon they will. However, I first, well, except for with the soul, I mean, he really wanted a lead warhammer, and I think that lead warhammers are actually more or less equally as good as steel warhammers, or close to it. So he can keep his steel one, but the rest, we'll all get steel weaponry, and then will we move on to equipping our other soldiers. Now, with that out of the way, what has happened in that half a year? Well, we mined a lot of iron and a lot of other stuff. Well, not metals, but yeah, we got so much rock right now, it's unheard of. But yeah, we mined a lot, and let me just go down and quickly show you where we have mined, because, yeah, you know, I mean, half a year, we can do a lot of mining then, and we have so. Let me just zoom out a bit, make showing it easier. We have mined, not down here. Yeah, this one I was in the last video, that one vein over there. We have mined over here, all the way up till here. I don't know if I'd shown that in the last video, but we did now anyway. But that's not all. We also went down over here, mined a little vein in this area, was reasonably big. We then went down, because there was more iron down here. See, veins are across multiple Z levels, proof right here. But we went even further down, because all that iron wasn't enough. So we went down, down. Now, might seem a little bit odd, but I had to do this because down here the cave starts. So I had to like relocate this, you know, our mine shaft a little bit. Anyway, then we went this way. Look, further down. And then all the way around to over here, because there was a massive iron ore vein over here. It literally started out over here, or even somewhat closer, I think. And then it was all the way around like this. And because of this massive mother of iron veins, if we take a look at our stocks right now, yeah. I kind of overshot it in terms of how much iron that we would need. Look, we even got iron ore as a spare, plus we have steel bars, so that's pretty good. If you take a look here though, we got 50 iron bars. That's an extra 25 steel ones, excuse me. So yeah, in total we can bank on a good 30 odd steel bars to make our weaponry from. Now, we're gonna need more than just the 30 odd steel bars. However, we're not gonna continue mining for it. At least not for now, that is. Because yeah, after like half a year of mining, I'm kinda done with it for now at least. And yeah, I wanted to do something else. Now, before I start and unveil that plan and all that, I've done a few other things as well. For example, remember how we went over the skills of our gnomes last time, or the one time before it? I can't even remember. Oh man, my memory is bad. Anyway, when we went over the skills, I was quite surprised and a little bit underwhelmed by Cyber's skill in armor making. So, to that end, I think that, well, you know, we kind of need a system, mechanism, method of working in place to ensure the skill up of a Cyber. So what I've done is I've set up this armorer to always make copper boots. Yep, I know, not that impressive now, is it? And then we have this one over here, always smelt the copper boots. So basically he's making a copper boot and it gets smelted so he can make it again. So all that it's costing us is wool padding, which we have infinite of, and yeah, coal, which we also have infinite of. But it will mean that Cyber will start skilling up. Now, he's also our weaponsmith as of current, and that... Alright, that leads to a thing that, well, I was about to say, like, you know, the other thing is, and that's actually the best news, you know, save the best for last, we had nomads, 2 nomads in fact, but just as I now realize that this is only upping his armory skill, we also need, like, the weaponry skill of his upgraded, but he can't do both at the same time, you know, he'll always do one or the other. And yeah, I have set it up in a way that this armory is a lower priority than this one, so that the moment I need some stuff for our military, which we'll start crafting in this armory, then he can immediately switch back to this one. So that's the way it's gonna work. But yeah, I think that we might need a dedicated weaponsmith for this. Now, if Cyber has the higher weaponsmithing skills, then yeah, he's gonna be the weaponsmith. But if he has the higher armory skills, then he's gonna be the armorsmith. But anyway, like I said, we had 2 nomads, and well, I had kind of assigned them, but with this just now coming to mind knowledge, we are gonna change the thing around in their professions. But anyway, our newest additions to the fortress are Flyabout and the Rancher. Welcome to the fortress, mate. Now, you've been in here for quite a while, because we got you at the first day of winter, I think it was, or it was spring. Either one. You've been in the fortress for a while, but welcome nonetheless. You are kind of like here to help out Kensei, you know, after the death of Makita. Kensei is kind of overworked, so yeah, Flyabout is here to lighten the burden on his shoulders a little bit, and he has decent skills for it, I guess. Wait. See, it's not that bad. It's at least double digits. That's quite important. So, yeah, his leatherworking is actually better. It's just that his animal husbandry is a bit behind. The other addition to the fortress is Mick Savage, which I had put to become a soldier, but with this newfound knowledge in mind, let's take a look at your skills and find out what your armor and weapon crafting skills are. They're like 12 and 11 and 12, 7, 11. Not that great. Now, Flyabout, how are your skills in the whole metal profession? Oh, that's horrendous. Alright, well then. Mick Savage, mate. Unfortunately, you are not gonna be a soldier. You are gonna be... yeah, I think we need to make that profession. Yeah, we're gonna split it up. Now, Cyber, how are your skills here? So your armor crafting is quite good actually, it's 20, so you're gonna be the armor crafter, and Mick Savage is gonna be the weapon crafter. Right? I think your weapon crafting skills were actually equal to those of Cyber, if I'm not mistaken, and it was, so good. Well then, let's get some professions I mean, sorted here, and I'll quickly set this up. Right, that has them set up more or less how I want it to be. So, now that we have that, Cyber, you're not gonna be our metal worker anymore. Oh no, you are... Wow, but I mean, you're doing a lot of stuff here. You're also helping out with the butchery, I just now see at your skill list. But since we do have one extra rancher now in the form of Flyabout. I don't think you need to assist in the butchering any further. So, yeah, Cyber, you're gonna be an armorer. Oh yes. And where is it? McSavage, mate, you're gonna be the arms master of the fortress. Hell yeah. And you know what? We'll also set up the weapon. Oh yeah, I have set that up here, but we will set it up nonetheless to also always make a copper sword. Why copper? Because we have a lot of it, and it's not adding that much worth to the kingdom. Because steel weapons happen to be insanely, well, kingdom worth adding. As you can see over here, I have given the orders to start making steel weaponry. Shields will follow on later, but I think that steel weapons are kind of what we need right now. I know we have legendary bronze ones, but I think if we have legendary steel ones at some point, they'll be far superior. We're not gonna do the legendary weapons away, oh hell no. We're gonna find a nice spot for them eventually, but for now, we need to get them at top strength. So, there we go. We will set this up to craft that, and then... wait, I never actually made a... Herp-derp. Alright, well, interesting. I guess I never made a copper sword then. Did I make an axe? I mean, did I ever? No, I never made an axe. A hammer? Yeah, look at that. Alright, fine. We'll make a hammerhead then. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be a sword. It was more or less just a convenient thing, because it was at the top of the list. Now, birch haft, and we will make a copper hammer. There. And we will put this to repeat, and this as well. Though, having said that, I don't know, is that the best thing? Because making these two repeat, there's a big chance that... Yeah, I guess what I have to do is make the hammer. And because he won't be able to do it, he'll start making the head. And then next time he comes back, he'll see that he can make a hammer. So yeah, that's the way it should work. And then over here, we will tell them to smelt any copper hammer that we have. And as it happens, we don't have any. Alright, so smelt the hammer. We will put the both of them to repeat, by the way. You, repeat, you. Now, that does mean, alright, so these are a higher priority. That's important because I don't want them to continue making stuff over here. So this needs to be always more important, this smelter. So that the moment he's made a hammer, it gets smelted first. So I don't end up with a big massive stockpile of copper hammers, which I don't need. So, alright then, well, oh, the one last thing that I do need to do, because I had already gone ahead and done that, is to remove McSavage from the Mangy Beasts of Crap, because he is no longer gonna be a soldier. He is our arms master. So, right, where is it? Oh, look at that, arms master. It looks nice. Right, so now that we got that all set up, yeah, what are we gonna do next, right? Well, you're looking at it right now. My plan is to completely pimp out and stylize the compound. I mean, of all the things that we have, pretty much everything, well, except the walls, looks good on the outside. I mean, look at this roof. Look at this royal embassy being masterfully done. Look at everything else, and then there's this. I think it's high overdue and over time that we make this one proper. And I'm also thinking of actually adding a third floor here with another sleeping quarter for our gnomes. So, for like the third squad, because... yeah, another thing that I did kind of realize when I was, you know, checking out the gear and all that, and down here at the training squaddies, is that they will all promote into a squad at some point. At which point, there won't be anybody down here to actually pull the levers. So I kind of need to rework this whole system that we got over here at some point as well. And what I'm thinking of doing for it is actually have one squad over here And then have another squad over here, and we're gonna remove these stairs at least, and we'll have the squad train down here, which will be able to, well, pull the lever instantaneously pretty much. But if things get too heated because we've let through a complete goblin wave, for example, because well, I don't know, raiders being first and all that, and I want to kill like the ogres and all that as well, then we can send this squad up there for reinforcements for the squad that is guarding here. And you know, the squad guarding here will be the Stern Wanderers, because they have the shields. They are able to take more of a beating. But you know, the Brewed Shanks are exactly what they are. Shanks in the backs of our enemies. And to that end, I'm also thinking of putting the stairs a little bit more further backwards and have this training grounds be removed, so that really, you know, they'll be fighting the enemies somewhere over here, and when things get too hot, all of a sudden, bam, 5 squad mates are here to help out and completely crush and overwhelm the enemy. Oh man, so many glorious plans I got here. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna do the compound. I think that it's best to start from the bottom up, right? So, yeah, let's get that sorted now, shall we? Oh howdy there, Goblin Raiders. Oh howdy there, massive escort of Goblin soldiers over here. Wow, look at that, look at the, oh my goodness. Crazy stuff, I tell you. But does any of our soldiers have any steel gear yet? I don't think so, actually. So, cool stuff, right? Now, what we need to do right now is pull this lever ASAP, really. So we'll pull the lever. How many of our soldiers are here? At least 5. So yeah, it's pretty much game over for the goblins already. So here we go. And pull. There. It's pulled now. So we'll put the mangy beast of crap back to training. And all the goblins can come in now. Oh balls, oh balls. Resurrected Junior. Yeah, he was walking down to get into training, but oh balls. Right, we don't need that really. So we kinda need to, for now. Yeah, and I really need to fix this. This is bloody annoying. But for now, we're gonna sack a Resurrected Junior from the Mangy Beast of Crap till the battle's over, and then we'll put him back in. So, yeah, he's gonna leave straight away now. And we'll have a bloody fight on our hands here. Oh man, yeah, this is gonna be glorious. Look at all the goblins. Not a single ogre here either. Look at that. Goblins dying left and right. This is the way I like to see it. Oh man, yeah, they're dying en masse right now. And we are dealing out quite a lot of pain, I can imagine. Oh wow, look at the glory of this, man. What? Oh, I thought for a moment that this was one of the feet of one of our gnomes. But it's a goblin who has lost his worn shoe. Now we are in full steel gear, so I'm not in the least worried that one of our gnomes will not survive this whole ordeal. Only when we start seeing like 6 or 7 two-headed ogres, that's when I'll be starting to get worried. But not for right now. Look at that. I think that we basically killed them without any of our soldiers getting hurt at all. So yeah, good us. Now time to put Resurrected Junior back in the, come on, yeah, there it is, back in the Mangy Beast of Crap. And everything is just as it was before, but us having a little bit more steel. or soon to be steel anyway. So, because that's, I mean, I just saw a massive amount of wandering supplies coming in the fortress. That's what I saw. You might have seen goblins. I saw supplies. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on and continuing to pimp out and stylize the compound. Hold on a second, Wither Soul passes out from exhaustion? How did that happen? Wither Soul mate, how come you pass out from exhaustion? Do we have our quarters set up wrong? I thought that Wither Soul, I thought that you had a quarter over here. Oh, alright, this explains it quite a bit. Ah, I see what was happening there. He wanted to move down to his quarter in the underground compound, but since he's training up here, yeah, let's quickly sort this out now, shall we? And get ourselves the quarters set up like they should be. So we'll have one for Madame Hero Squire. Where are you? There. And we'll have another one for Wither Soul. Yeah. I think I might have gone past Wither Soul already. Let's see. No, there it is. Right, and we'll just undesignate their quarters in the underground compound. Where is it? Yeah, that one's you. We'll make it vacant. And because the mines are now safe and not really needed, we might as well just redesignate the underground compound quarters for any of our gnomes, because, well, their underground compound isn't really needed. So we'll just leave them vacant, but we will designate them. More sleeping rooms for our gnomes. 'Cause I also happened to have seen, you know, while I was mining, that some of our gnomes actually did sleep in the med bay. And that's not good at all, ever. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll be continuing to pimp out the underground compound. Ooh, howdy there, loads of mans. Balls! I forgot to put back on the trickler. So we are right now gonna have the whole lot of mans pretty much harassing us. You probably must have been screaming at me, damage, put back the trickler on. And I forgot, yeah. This is gonna be painful, I imagine, because there are a lot of mans here. A lot. I truly mean that, a lot. Though they're also dying already, but yeah, they come in numbers, and that's where we had the trickler for. Not anymore though. Balls! I should have put that on really, you know. Active. How could I forget? Such an important piece of mechanics, you know. Ensuring the safety of the realm. Now the mans are dying quickly, but yeah, if there's one thing that I have learned from this, is that we need to put this back on right now. So, pull the lever. There. And you freaking pull it now. Come on, pull it. There. And go back to training. Right, I feel a lot safer right now. Anyway, I think that, yeah, let's continue on with pimping, stylizing the compound. Ooh, Zach, you made us a legendary sausage. Now, my guess is that this sausage is laying right over here. So, a legendary yak sausage. Wow, we have a lot of sausage here. Ogre, emu, two-headed ogre, yak one. And this one is the legendary one, the Hiding River. I don't know how that is sausage related in any way, but here it is. Congrats to you, Zach. What are your skills, by the way? Oh, look at you, 47. You're really starting to make the legendary stuff more often now, so. Also, now that I just checked Zach's skills, someone also asked if I could check out Kruz's skills for comparison and whatever, so yeah, let's do that. Let's check out what Kruz's skills are. Kruza, mate, how you doing? You got 200 nimbleness. Wow, that's insane. You got 57 hauling, 186 fitness. That's pretty high, actually. Butchery 50. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I mean, all in all, you are a well-developed gnome. Pretty proficient at whatever you do, and a crucial member of Terrorhand. Now, yeah, we got this setup over here. By the way, here the car. Now, it is crazy, absolutely insane. But anyway, we will continue on pimping out the underground compound. However, what I first want to check is how we're doing in terms of steel weapons and all that. Oh, all that we really need is a steel hammerhead. And I don't know why we're not making that, but I assume that that won't take long before we will have ourselves this steel hammerhead. Oh, and another thing that I totally forgot to mention is that I got the prospector shop to be set up right now. And right now we're prospecting dirt, and as you can see, slowly but surely it's dwindling, because when last time we left off, we had like 9,000 something dirt clumps. Right now, you only got 8,400. So yeah, it's slowly declining. Now our mining operation did give us a hell of a lot more stone. So, you know, at the bottom of the line, it didn't help out much. But as of right now, we are slowly working through those crazy numbers, you know. Keeps the game running smoothly. So yeah, pretty good all in all. And yeah, I think that, yeah, alright, so he made all the steel stuff. Let's order up some steel weaponry for our military then, shall we? With a Max Sutker Haft? How does that work out? I don't trust it, but alright, you know what? Screw that. We'll use Applewood, because I don't trust this one. How can it be called after a gnome that we have? Game? Anyway, yeah, moving on. Right, and that should set it up so that now everything is made. Right, I think that it is about time that we continue on pimping out the very basement of the compound. So yeah, let's get some work done on this. I just realized something, that I might have set it up wrong. In that, yeah, what I need to do really, of course, is for these two orders to, you know... Oh, balls, what did I just do? I meant to... Oh, balls! Balls, balls, balls. Right, let's quickly fix this up, right? Anyway, what I was saying is that what I need to do really is I need to always remember to put down the orders for crafting the copper hammer, you know. But I didn't. Balls again. I'll say it once more. Anyway, yeah, so we'll craft the copper hammerhead. And I just need to remember that I need to keep doing that, so there. I'll quickly set this up as well. Right, it is now summer, and I am curious to see how it's going over here with the weapon making. Ooh, it seems to me that all the weapons have been made. And what we see over here is all the legendary weapons, except for one steel hammer. How come our one steel hammer isn't taken? I know why that is. That is because I haven't set up, you know, the 5th squad member of the Stern Wanderers. But it does mean now that they pretty much all... Wow, look at this. Madame Hero Squire, you are now fully wielding steel. No more legendary weapons, but in time I'm sure they will become legendary once more. I mean, with the amount of mans and enemies that we're killing each wave that they come, we should have them dead in no time. Now, next thing on the list is the shields. However, the legendary weapons that are lying down here, we are gonna give them a special place. One of them will be right over here. We're gonna have, it says, one weapon over here. Now, I wish there was like some kind of display case that we could build, you know, or some kind of like well, museum standard where they could sit on, you know, in all their splendor and have a spotlight on them and all that. But no, for now we're just gonna have to do a stockpile. Maybe it will get added in the game later once RoboBob is back onto developing it. I mean, he is having, you know, a little break now, and with good reasons. I mean, don't get me wrong. But yeah, so kind of like we're gonna have it over here, right in between the statues, you know, so it feels a little bit more glorified and all that. And we're gonna have the drain date over here. Prior one, I want it there. I must admit that I have to look up what exactly the drain date for kind of weapon was. Bear treat. The drain date. A legendary iron sword. 3,000 of worth. Right then. So we're gonna have over here only one weapon. I think that's actually the only iron sword that we have anyway. So Shouldn't be that difficult. Can I? No, I can't enlarge that window. Weapons. Melee. Sword. Iron. Yes, I want that. Please take it over here. No one? Balls! No one's listening. No one's doing it. It's because they're all building stuff and all that. That's why. Once we're done building, then... Oh no, never mind. Somebody... Oh, it's a clothiers. They don't build, they haul. Just in scenarios like these, we have our clothiers. See? One of the secrets why Terrorhand is doing so well. We have clothiers. Jack, mate, you're amazing. Anyway, continuing on, we will continue to pimp out the basement over here. Ooh, Joba G, mate. You made us a legendary orange wine. Well, since you're working over here, I'm thinking that over here it will lie. Oh, it won't. It okay, that's odd. Perhaps over here then. Yeah, the vandalized voiders. Wow, that sounds like hefty stuff, man. Hefty stuff indeed. But yeah, we're making good progress over here. It's only the last bits that need doing. Now, we're gonna have stockpiles over here. Big stockpile over here. I'm not sure what we're gonna put in this one. But we're gonna have our arms and armor and all that stuff be stockpiled over here in these stockpiles. Everything that is not copper, at least, so that our little skill up process that we got going over here is not, you know, well, jeopardized, so to say. However, I do kind of wonder, like, why are you, our newest arms master, doing well, while Cyber is not doing all the stuff over here? So I wonder, Cyber, what exactly are you doing now that I changed your profession a little bit? Did I screw something up? Cyber, where are you? Cyber? 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 I can't even find you. Oh, you're at the top over here. Did I... Taking down construction. So, Cyber, you are... Oh, you're actually building. Right. So, okay. That's odd. Let me quickly go into the professions over here for the armorer. Why don't you got your workshop stuff? I mean, dude, there is workshop stuff for you to do, right? Rather than build, I'd rather have you smelt stuff, make stuff over here. Oh, perhaps that is because we don't have any armor plates? Is that the case? Yeah, we do not have a copper armor plate. Right, that might explain a thing or two. Let's also craft the copper armor plate then, right? And yeah, herpaderp. Now, if I'm right, the moment... Oh, 0 nomads. No. But the moment Cyber is done with the deconstruction, he should get back to this. Should, right? Cyber? 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 Get your ass back there. What are you doing right now? Is it turning green? No, it's... Oh, yeah, there. Yeah. Alright. So, Cyber... Alright. Got that sorted then. Right. Well, with that, and the not so good news that we again have 0 nomads, I think that this is a good moment to leave you all. And, well, look at our military. Wielding steel and all that. Look at how dangerous they are. Oh, man, I can't wait for the next attack of... well, mans or goblins, and see how fast we will kill them now. But that and more all has to wait for next time when we play more Gnomoria.